Hey, what's up you guys? It's Realistic Videos and I just got back from seeing X-Men Apocalypse. Now a lot of people were hating on this movie and I had to see for myself to see what I thought of it, and it was actually pretty good. I mean, it's not my favorite movie, it's not my favorite X-Men movie, but it's good, it's definitely entertaining. This review is a non-spoiler review. I might talk a little bit about the characters and some of the scenes, so if you're one of those kind of people who can't even watch a trailer because you're afraid of spoilers, then don't watch the rest of this. I'm not going to spoil any major storylines or anything, but I am going to talk about who's in it and maybe a couple of the scenes. Apocalypse obviously is in it. I mean, it's called X-Men Apocalypse. Oscar Isaac is one of my favorite actors, so it was really cool to see him as Apocalypse. You know, I love Oscar Isaac, but I really didn't like the way he looked. It wasn't horrible. He had some kind of, his tubes, I don't know, something about him looks weird. I was saying earlier that I think that he has Predator hair. Does that even make sense? Kind of has the hair going on, the tubes that push back look like hair. I don't know, it's weird. It was pretty cool, but I didn't like it as much as I wanted to. Also, Quicksilver. One of my favorite things ever about Days of Future Past was Quicksilver's scene. I mean, that was the best. I've watched it a few times since then because it's just my favorite thing. And if you're like me and you love Quicksilver, you'll be happy with this because you get to see more of him and more cool stuff from him. Magneto was definitely one of the best parts for me. I really like Michael Fassbender a lot. Also, Jean Grey's in it a lot, and it's so weird because I keep wanting to think of Jean Grey as Sansa Stark. I don't know. Any Game of Thrones fans out there know what I'm talking about. I just watched episode 5 last night. That episode was dope, by the way. And so then to see that and then to see her now as Jean Grey was kind of weird just for me personally because I just saw her. But yeah, she's in it a decent amount. Cyclops is cool in it. There's a lot of people I like in it. Some of the characters, this is where I don't want to get spoily, if that's a word, is that some of the characters you don't see as much as some of the other characters. So if you're expecting to see this person a lot and you don't see them, you might get disappointed if your favorite character is barely on screen. Also, Stan Lee has a cameo, huge spoiler, but it was cool to see Stan though when he popped up. I'm like, yes, because that's always one of the parts I wait for in any Marvel movie. And because it's a Marvel movie, of course there's going to be a after credits scene, and this one's definitely after the credits. I mean, you're waiting, for the whole credits. It's not like we're in Civil War, you see a little bit of a scene and then it goes into the long credits and then another scene. This is nothing, fade to black, and then wait to the end of the credits, about 4 minutes or so. Then you'll see a really cool scene which will lead up into the next movies. If you're a Marvel fan, X-Men fan, I would definitely recommend going to see it. I mean, like I said, it's not the greatest movie I've ever seen, but it's not as good as Civil War, which, of course, comparisons, again, I don't like comparing, but I know people have asked me, so I like Civil War a lot better. But this definitely had its moments. All right, let me know what you guys think of this movie, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.